What's going on, world? So this is my first time actually ever going to a Target distribution center. I've been to Walmart, Walgreens, Lowe's, pretty much everybody, Home Depot, everybody except for Target. So we're about to see how this goes. I'm hoping they're not like Walmart. At Walmart, they don't want you early at all. So my appointment was at 1500 and it is currently 1348. So we're gonna see if they're gonna let me come in, because I really only had a couple choices: either get here early like I did or be late, because it was a lot of traffic going through those mountains and those hills and peaks, coming through West Virginia and coming into Ohio. So I could have stopped maybe 20 miles back at a truck stop, but the likelihood of you getting here on time was going to be very slim. So what I didn't show, because the lady came out so fast, she asked me for my ID. She was nice, young lady. She might come back out, but so she asked me for my ID. She took down my ID number, and then she told me after my prime brother ahead of me, or sister, I'm not sure, pulls up, to use the tubing, and they'll take my paperwork. Oh, let me cut these flashes off. I know that's probably getting on your nerves, getting on mine. So yep, so I don't know if you can see on that sign, yard speed is 15, you gotta have a vest on. They don't want you on the phone, but if I'm in my truck, I'm on my phone. Safety vest, I already slid my tandems to the back, and right there near the yield, it says no blindside backing. I don't blindside unless I absolutely have to, so they didn't even have to put that up there. I'm primarily do angle, 45, and straight line backs. That's my go-to. I rarely do blindside. It's only been I've been out here driving 9 months. I've may have done 3 blindside the whole 9 months, and that's because I absolutely had no choice. But usually I'm either doing a 45, a 90, both sight side, or I'll just do it in an angle, or if there's enough space, I'll do a straight back. So yeah, so I won't do it right here because there's so many cameras. I was gonna put my GoPro on my outside mirror so you can see me do this back, but you may not be able to see it. They got some nice security cameras here, and I don't want to get in no trouble because it does say no electronics. So now once I get past this, I might go ahead and just throw the GoPro on so y'all can see me back. But if I got a lot of space and it's a straight line back, I'm not gonna show you guys that. You see that all the time. I know y'all want to see me do 45s and 90s. So if I'm gonna do a 45 or a 90, I'll put the camera out so you can see it. If it's just gonna be a simple straight back, I won't bore you guys with that. All it is just utilizing the space that you have and just going straight back. All right, world, let's move on up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the camera off too. Well, world, they're just like Walmart. She said to come back I actually thought my appointment was at 1500. She said it's 1530, and I'm only allowed to be here an hour early on their property. So she told me go find a place to park and come back at 2:30. So I guess I'll go park on the side of the road and get back in this long line. It is a very, very long line. Now, to be honest, something told me not to come early, but like I said, from the distance that I traveled to get here, it was either get here early or be very late. So I'm gonna see if I can, and I got my wheels slid all the way to the back, so I'm not even gonna attempt to try to do this right here. I'm just gonna flip around over here. At least you guys get to see that. No, I'm not gonna try it. I I'm running 453. FYI, I like to ride with my wheels set in like the 10th hole, no more than the 12th hole, just for my comfort. Easy for me to back like that. Everybody has their own comfort. Be crazy to me about these strict appointment times where you can't come early or whatever, that has no merit on how fast they're gonna unload this truck. Now what they're actually doing is gonna cost me a parking spot at a truck stop by not taking me early. So it is what it is. It's about to pull up out of here. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Not quite 2:30 yet, but by the time I get up here, it will be. It's 2:28. Now she don't let me in now. She just being a jerk. And like I said earlier, I don't see the real issue of letting someone. I can see if I was like 5 hours early or something like that, but come on now, I'm just an hour early. That's not gonna make them unload my truck any faster. I swear they not. If I back up to that door and I start feeling movement, and I was here before somebody else's time, then I'll feel bad. But that has never happened. Out of the 9 months I've been here, I never backed into the dock and they immediately start unloading me. No matter if I'm at Walgreens, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. Never have I backed up and immediately start getting unloaded. It's usually 30 minutes, if not an hour, or a couple hours later. So I don't see it. But again, I've never been to Walmart. Maybe once I back up and bump that dock, maybe somebody gonna jump in this truck. And maybe that's why she couldn't let me in, because maybe whoever was supposed to be here when I got here originally at 1400, they or 2 o'clock, maybe they were gonna jump inside that person's truck. I don't know. I'm really being sarcastic. we just slid our tandem all the way to the back. And let's go. I'm probably gonna have to recheck in again. So when I first pulled in, I wasn't recording. So you guys didn't get to see the nice lady that helped me out. I forgot her name too, but look like I'm gonna have to check in with her again. That's her over by the stop sign. I'm gonna let my Snyder brother do his thing. I should have told, well, he stopped me on the side of the road and asked me what he's supposed to do. This is his first time here. And I told him basically, make sure you know more than an hour early. And he said he wasn't. And I said, have your vest, slide your wheels to the back, but I didn't tell him to come in his first lane. So he's backing up because he was in the lane for the dedicated Target drivers, like your Swift, your dedicated guys that haul the actual Target trailers. They go in that line, and all of us third-party guys, we come over in this one. All she did was she spoke to me, asked how I was doing, asked me for my CDL, took my truck number. Same thing she's doing with him. The other lady, I'm not sure if you can see her over to the left, she was nice too. She was like, man, I don't know why she kicked you out early. I'm like, hey, it's the rules, so I'll be back. She said, okay. So I am back. It is 2:33. I might not have to check in again. Is she leaving? It is hot out here. It's 92 degrees in my truck, so I can only imagine what it is to being outside to these security personnel. All right. Well, like I said, there's nothing to see here. I don't think the lady's gonna recheck me in. I mean, I think she has to since I left. I don't know. I'm talking about the first lady that's outside. The lady that's inside, she definitely would have to check me in because she got to take my BOLs and I guess enter them in the system and then give me a door to back to. This place is pretty big. I'm not sure what side me and the guy in front of me will be going to, but this side over here that I'm looking at to my left looks pretty tight. Look like maybe the yard dogs back these trailers because they're like extremely close, like no room for error. Or somebody with good backing skills, just put them in there. But usually when they're that close, usually it's a yard dog. They just have more turning radius than us in these sleepers. Because if you ever seen a yard dog, they'll fully jackknife these trailers just to squeeze them in. And what they don't really think about is the average person is not paper thin. We got to fit on the side and raise up the landing gear a little bit so we won't be dragging the landing gear to pull a trailer out. There's been times I had to do a full-out duck walk back there because there was no space for me to just squeeze in between to let up the landing gear. So I had to crawl underneath the trailer, do it like a duck walk, stay in a squat position, raise the legs up just a little bit, and pull it out.
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Well,
attention, a new important message has arrived.
Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna see if she comes out and rechecks me back in. I'm really not sure. I think she might have to, just because I had to leave the property. We will see. Well, I guess I'm good. Just gotta check in with the lady at the window again. Well, world, here it is, 5:30. Mind you, I first got here like 1 something. Lady said I was too early. Per Target policy, they only can take me an hour early. She told me to come back at 2:30. Came back, checked in. I've been at this dock. I'm just now at 5:30. My truck is shaking. So that means it's gonna be very tough on me to try to find a parking spot. There is a TA and a pilot down the street, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna take them to unload this truck, and then I have to get over there and fight with everybody else to try to get a parking spot. I may have to do a reserve spot tonight. So yeah, the phone is shaking because he's finally, or she's finally unloading the truck. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know, it's just like anywhere else. Nothing special about Target. I bumped the dock. I didn't instantly get unloaded, so I don't know why she didn't let me come back here.